Again, my name's Gabe Zollner. A friend of mine sent me a little article, and I thought I would share it. And it's titled, Quit Trashing Obama's Accomplishments. He's done more than other presidents before him. Here is a list of his impressive accomplishments. First president to apply for college aid as a foreign student, and then deny he was a foreigner. First president to have a social security number from a state he has never lived in. First president to preside over a cut to the credit rating of the United States. First president to violate the War Powers Act. First president to be held in contempt of court for illegally obstructing oil drilling in the Gulf of Mexico. First president to require all Americans to purchase a product from a third party. First president to spend $1 trillion on shovel-ready jobs when there was no such thing as, quote, shovel-ready jobs, end of quote. First president to abrogate bankruptcy law to turn over control of companies to his union supporters. First president to bypass Congress and implement the DREAM Act through executive fiat. First president to order a secret amnesty program that stopped the deportation of illegal immigrants across the United States, including those with criminal convictions. First president to demand a company hand over $20 billion to one of his political appointees. First president to tell the CEO of a major corporation, General Motors, to resign. First president to terminate America's ability to put a man in space. First president to cancel National Day of Prayer and to say America is no longer a Christian nation. First president to have a law signed by Otto Penn without being present. That's when he was in Hawaii. First president to arbitrarily declare an existing law unconstitutional and refuse to enforce it. First president to threaten insurance companies if they publicly spoke out on the reasons of their rate increases. First president to tell a major manufacturing company in which state it is allowed to locate a factory. That was, Boeing. First president to file a lawsuit against the states he swore an oath to protect. That's in Arizona, Wisconsin, Ohio, and Indiana. First president to withdraw an increasing coal permit that has been properly issued years ago. First president to actively try to bankrupt an American industry. Well, that's coal, and he's sort of succeeding with that. First president to fire an inspector general of AmeriCorps for catching one of his friends in a corruption case. First president to appoint 45 czars to replace elected officials in his office. First president to surround himself with radical left-wing anarchists. First president to golf. It says 73 separate times, but this is out of date. It's well over 100. In his first 2.5 years in office. 125 to date as of June 2013. First president to hide his medical, educational, and travel records. First president to win a Nobel Peace Prize for doing nothing to earn it. First president to go on multiple global apology tours and concurrently insult our friends tours. Yeah, he's referring to the Muslims. First president to go on 17 lavish vacations, including date night and Wednesday evening White House parties for his friends paid for by the taxpayer. First president to have 22 personal servants, taxpayer funded, for his wife. First president to keep a dog trainer on a retainer for $102,000 a year at taxpayers' expense. First president to fly in a personal trainer from Chicago at least once a week at taxpayers' expense. First president to repeat the Holy Quran and tell us the early morning call of the Azan, the Islamic call to worship, is the most beautiful sound on earth. First president to tell the military men and women that they should pay for their own private insurance because, quote, they volunteered to go to war and knew the consequences. End of war. What are you telling me? They're lining up wanting to go there to fight so they can get crippled and come back as what you would consider enemies of America? Then he was the first president to tell the members of the military that they were unpatriotic for balking at the last suggestion. First president to side with foreign nations over one of America's 50 states, Mexico versus Arizona. And there's a whole lot more. First president to give billions of dollars to dysfunctional green energy enterprises. First president to spend more money than all of the other previous presidents since George Washington. Yeah. Also, the first president to call scandals that are swirling around him as nothing more than distractions. I'm hoping he ends up becoming the first president that gets dragged out of the White House in like handcuffs and a waist chain, tried and convicted. The only ones that can bring that about is Congress. Demand that Congress approve and agree to a special committee to investigate Barack Hussein Obama. All the other congressional hearings don't matter. If they do this, this nightmare will end. What do you think? I told you what I think.